All right, what's up, you guys? Aaron here. In today's video, I just wanted to give you an update on what's been going on with me, what the status is with everything, what we have to look forward to for the rest of 2020, and then let's get a slight look and some things I'm thinking about for 2021 and beyond. Here we go. P.S. Bubbly, if you're ever watching this, please sponsor me. Okay, so let's get into it. What's up? It's been a while since I've uploaded. I look back at my holding video. It's been quite a while since Blake and I filmed that back before we actually left California. Truth be told, it's been tough coming out here, obviously, in terms of finding the time to film, finding someone to help me film. If I want to do anything with the football, it's god-awful cold outside here in Minnesota, so it's hard to do any work with that, and I don't really have a cameraman. And as you guys know, I don't really like to film personally during my sessions unless it's to help the guy I'm working with. So all those factors combined, it's definitely been a minute since I've uploaded. So I apologize for that. I appreciate you guys continuing to support the channel in terms of subscribers and all that. And I hope to continue to push more content. Into 2021. I want to. I enjoy doing it. It's fun. It just becomes a little bit more difficult to do it here by myself with the little man running around and whatnot. But currently in the basement, which is where I'm set up for the office, I guess, while we're here in Minnesota. But yeah, since the last time we talked, there's been some crazy stuff that's been going on, and not crazy in a bad way. Just I've been traveling all over the place. I've been to Houston, Seattle for a weekend, Vegas. We had our Vegas 36 a couple weeks ago. And then I've been here as much as I can be to be with Finley and Kelly and everyone, which has been great and definitely good to kind of change the scenery a little bit. Last weekend, kind of on an impulsive, I shouldn't say impulsive, but on an email, we went down to Nashville, Kelly and I and Finn, and we signed on a new house. We got a lot we wanted. It's going to be pretty sick. It's up in northeast Nashville, Hendersonville area. It's got a lake view, or a little lake view. We've got a farm behind us, so it should be a great place to kind of look forward to going into 2021 with all this other shite that's out and happening. So there's definitely good stuff and good vibes coming from that. We're excited about that. We got some work in Nashville, which was good, and obviously in Seattle and Houston. So part of the reason I was going to those places and looking forward to 2021 is, I'm trying to find some locations that I can go to consistently. As you guys know, I love to travel. I love to fly. I love to meet new people and see as many guys as possible. So, me going to Seattle or Houston or back to California now, which is crazy to say, is it's an expense that I like to take on. It's an expense that I like to absorb because I get to work with more guys, but also kind of push the brand out and just like I said, just pretty much just get to work with more guys. So going into 2021, that's kind of the first thing that I'm really focusing on for 2021 is trying to find between 5 and 6 locations that I can go consistently. So obviously California is going to be 1. I think Seattle is going to be 2. Texas is going to be 3. Atlanta is going to be 4. And then I'm kind of waiting to figure out where those other 2 locations are, and not just there's one guy there. NorCal is probably up there as well. So that's 5. So 1 or 2 more. I'd like to realistically probably do Florida as 1. I know a lot of you guys reach out from Florida, and then the other one, ideally somewhere in like the Midwest to the Northeast, just to kind of get some more work up there. So ideally what I would do is have those locations, and I would just consistently go to those locations and do lessons and build a base there. So enough to where guys feel like they're getting consistent training, but not enough where you feel like you're training every weekend and it's, maybe a little tough financially or whatever, So I'd like to find places. So California, NorCal, Seattle on the West Coast, Texas, both Dallas and Houston in the Midwest. Obviously Nashville will be my home. And then Atlanta, Florida, and then ideally maybe like, I don't know, Pennsylvania or, Boston. I don't know, somewhere where I feel like I can get a good group of guys, and guys will come from local places, and we can just get a good weekend of training. So that's the number one thing I'm looking to do is in 2021 is basically find PuntFactory training hubs and go there more consistently. Pretty much my entire career in life, I've just been winging it. Hey, I want to go here. I put it out, get some feelers, and if I get 5 or 6 guys, I go. And as a trying to run a better ship now and a better business, that's not sustainable to just keep winging it. You know what I mean? So I want to kind of have those locations I go to, maybe even have some dates planned out already, so guys know, hey, training weekend, development weekend. You're working with myself, and we're going to get some good work that weekend, because as you guys know, training and development is my forte. That's what I feel like I'm best at, and that's where I like to really spend the bulk of my time, is being on the field, hands-on, getting guys better and preparing them for season camps, combines, etc., which hopefully this spring will come back to normal. So that's number one, development weekends that I'm looking forward to. Number two, as far as camps. So we've got 3 more camps this year on paper. We have Charlotte next Saturday, December 5th at Olympic High School in Charlotte. The next day at Northgate High School in Noonan in Atlanta, Georgia. So just Sunday, December 6th at Atlanta. And I mentioned this in my social media update, but then December 13th, we're supposed to be in California. However, that guy, the governor, for lack of a more appropriate term, he's obviously got that state pretty locked down right now. And it's looking like it might be somewhat difficult to find a field and beyond that host a big group. So by Monday, when you guys are seeing this, hopefully Friday, the 27th, by Monday, I should have an answer on if that camp's going to go on. And if it doesn't go on, I'm hopefully still going to be coming back to California that weekend and getting some training anyways. But that's to be determined, and kind of see where things are at with restrictions, etc. So camps for the rest of 2020, Charlotte, Atlanta, and then hopefully California. Now going into 2021, I've been really thinking about this, and part of what I want to do is make the camps a little bit more exclusive and a little bit more, make them a little bit more important, right? I feel like this year was obviously a tough year to gauge how well the camps did. Going to each place twice is, I think, fantastic if you're Chris, and, we're getting 60, 70, 80 kids at a camp both times. For me, obviously, I don't know what the sweet spot is number-wise. I've enjoyed them being smaller, more intimate camps. However, going forward, I think I'm looking at doing camps one time in each location for next year. That's something that I've thought about for a while. It makes them a little bit more exclusive, and that way you guys can plan to get work in at that facility or with the PuntFactory and Chris Saylor, etc. You have that one date you can look forward to. So what I'm looking at doing is potentially, and this is all potential, right? This is not locked in stone. Potentially what I'm looking to do is hit one place every time. So 2 to 3 on the West Coast, 2 to 3 in the South, and then 2 to 3 other, kind of, whether it be the Northeast, whether it be the Midwest. Obviously, Chicago's been a great spot for us. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for 2021, is just doing one camp in each location spread out through the year, so that they are, again, just a little bit more exclusive, a little bit more important, and that way you guys can kind of plan to come to that one camp in your area if that helps. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think about that. But again, number 2 would be potentially one camp in each location going into next year. Other than that, number 3, I'm working on potentially doing a sort of free agent senior combine training again. We did it last year. We had 6 guys out in California. That will be also pretty fun to do. That was really fun to do. That was really, it wasn't a combine per se. We trained. We got some good training, combine prep. We had snappers. We got some good film for the boys. My thought is this year doing a longer thing So maybe 7 to 10 days, I don't know, down in Florida, down in Texas, kind of getting an Airbnb, and just having, a bunch of guys come out and get ready for combines, pro days, that kind of stuff. All right. And then getting some good film, getting some really good highlight videos done. Anything and everything that you guys would want. Finley's being real loud. And then kind of getting those guys ready for the next step. So I know a bunch of you guys have expressed interest in the free agent stuff. Again, my goal with those is always to, number one, develop. Number two, be together in a good group and just bounce experiences and ideas off of everything. And then obviously try to be a good mentor and role model for you guys and give you guys all of my knowledge, help create connections and networking. And then now this year would be get some really good quality film that you guys can use to market yourselves. So look out for that. I'm thinking maybe sometime in February, maybe even doing two, one in Texas and one in Florida. And again, we would just potentially split and this is just kind of winging it, but split an Airbnb all together, 10 days, 7 days, get some good work. We'll train every day. We'll lift. I'll put together a really good program and stuff for you guys to do. But that's just my thought, as opposed to having someone move somewhere for a month. Guys are more than welcome to come and stay and train as long as we want. But realistically, financially, not everyone can afford, $3,000 a month to come train. So I try to make it as financially doable as possible, but also understanding that I feel like I'm very well qualified to help prepare you guys and prepare those guys for the draft. I feel like there's no one better, in my opinion. So, getting everything and making it as affordable as informational, developmental as possible. So that's something else I'm working on for this spring. Hopefully things are a little bit better in the next couple of months, because this stuff is not being able to go wherever you want. And then other than that, you guys, really, it's just going to be business as usual. Planning the camps for next year, planning the free agent and senior training, planning, I want to get looking at doing some stuff for just college punters only. So doing like 2 or 3 regional college punter weekends, West Coast, Midwest, East Coast, and just seeing if we can't get some college guys to come out. And then other than that, just kind of looking for feedback from you guys on what you think would be good for next year. So in the comments, please leave me anything you guys would want to see. Again, it's when I talk about a weekend, it can't just be, hey, come to my town of, Springfield, Florida, and I have me and my friend want to train. Obviously, you guys, when I go, it has to be, kind of, I don't like to say worth my time, but it has to make sense from a financial perspective to go somewhere. But I always say, if you find me, 5, 7 guys that want to train Saturday, Sunday, and we can make it work, I'll definitely come down to wherever you guys are. I enjoy doing it. So, leave me any places below that you guys think I might like to go, any comments, etc. And then other than that, that's really what I've been up to. I'm here in Minnesota until we build our house, which hopefully should be done in Nashville by June, July at the latest, but hopefully May or June. So we're here living. I'm obviously having to travel in and out quite a bit, but it is what it is. And, I'm just looking forward to keeping you guys along for the journey and hopefully just continue to grow the PuntFactory brand, the name, and work with and help as many guys as possible. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, again, please leave them down below in the comments. If you want, throw a like on this, whatever, subscribe if you haven't. I hate all that YouTuber stuff, but you guys have been awesome with that. So again, enjoy your weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving. I'm always here if you guys need to chat. Last thing, website. PuntFactory.com should be live, hopefully, sometime in the next few weeks. We've been working on it for quite some time. We've all been super busy, so we haven't been able to do that. Sit down and actually have the long meeting of filling in all the content. But PuntFactory.com should be live, and PuntFactory.com/AU should be live soon. Australia program's going good. Just remember, guys, with Australia, we're working with guys 18, 19, 20, 21. The goal for my company there, my brand there, is not to work with 25, 26, 27, 28-year-olds. It never will be. Won't take them, won't deal with it. We'll leave that to other people. So if you guys ever have questions about that as well, please let me know. But that's going well. Obviously, Tom Weston, since I've last spoken to you guys, got a full scholarship to UMass. We're working on a couple other guys here, and a couple other guys are coming out and going to JUCO. So we're really excited about that program. and it just gives me an opportunity to work with and develop more guys from around the world, doing it properly, making sure guys are eligible properly, and academically sound. We're not dishonest guys, and we're not trying to bring over guys that I just that have. We want to bring over guys that want to be in college, that want to be students, that are your guys' age, and that just want an opportunity for a great experience. So punfactory.com and PuntFactory AU should be up soon, and I'm excited. I'll obviously show you guys that when it's up. But hope all is well. You guys be good. Questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. Follow me on my socials. They should be somewhere on here, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace and love.